So, I'm back again for another video, and this time we'll be discussing the best heroes for solo ranked. If you want to know more about today's meta in MLBB, this video is perfect for you. We will cover each hero's strategy, why they excel in solo matches, their combos, items, and emblems. So let's start right away. Let's start with Dyrroth. Obviously, Dyrroth is one of the most powerful heroes in solo rank because of his strong skill combination. You don't want to mess with a Dyrroth because he is incredibly strong in 1v1. He also counters the popular utility jungler meta because of his second skill, and I'll explain this later because some are still confused about it. Because Dyrroth is very strong in the early game, as soon as the game starts, you can head straight to the second tower and cut the first minion wave in the XP lane. But you need to stay alert and retreat if the enemy anticipates that you will cut the wave. After you clear the wave, you have plenty of time to try to kill your XP lane opponent or gank enemy core farming. But be sure to come back to your lane and cut or clear the wave again. Prioritize upgrading your second skill, because it's the reason why Dyrroth is so strong. After the early game, you can now roam around the map and try to pick off an enemy in the mid and gold lane. This is good especially after completing your first item, the Blade of Heptasis, for additional damage. Flicker is a good choice for him for potential outplay or escape. But if you're not comfortable with Flicker, Petrify is another option. Before we proceed to his combo, it's important to note that the second phase of his second skill reduces the enemy's armor by up to 75% when used in its enhanced form. But when used in its normal form, it only reduces armor by 50%, resulting in a significant difference in damage. Let's move on to his combo. First, use your enhanced second skill to get closer to the target. Then, use it again to slow the target and reduce their armor. First skill to add more damage, then follow up with your ultimate to finish off the target. If the enemy has a dash ability, this Petrify combo is effective against them. Use your second skill twice to get close to the enemy. Then as soon as you're near them, use Petrify and ultimate simultaneously to prevent them from moving. This way, Lilia is unable to cast her ultimate because of the Petrify. Our last combo is effective for chasing down enemies. Just like earlier, start by using your enhanced second skill twice. As soon as you hit the target, cast your ultimate, then use Flicker right before your ultimate animation ends. But if you snowball, enhanced second skill and first skill is just enough to kill the target. This is my build for Dyrroth. If you want to use him as a jungle, here is his build. Shout out to @Sean.Waffles. Dyrroth is indeed a good jungle and explainer. And before I forget, it's important for you to finish watching this video so you know what to use in each lane, and make sure to practice in Classic before jumping into Ranked. Another hero that's currently popular and trending today is Masha.
That's a lot of damage.
I'm sure everyone is aware of how strong Masha is right now, and how she can delete any hero because of her latest adjustments. No single X-Plane hero can stand against her in the late game, not even Dyrroth. But I saw an experiment where Freya managed to keep up with her, though Freya needs to move strategically. Look at Lapu Lapu, who's really struggling against my Masha because every time I lose an HP bar, Masha's ultimate cooldown resets. And what's even more unfair is that you can just recover the HP you lost after the battle. No matter how hard Lapu tries, he just can't handle Masha. And because of that, Masha holds the highest win rate and ban rate at the same time in Mythic tier. Her gameplay is as simple as this. If you spot a hero, take them out before they escape. Use your skill 4 to replenish your HP bar, then jump into the fight again. Masha's combo is very easy. Start by using her first skill to buff yourself. Then, unleash her ultimate and follow up with 2 basic attacks, as they are your main source of damage. And use your ultimate again. Your second skill can reduce attack speed by 50%, so you can use it within your combo if your enemy has a high attack speed. Here's the build that I'm using on Masha. By the way, you can also use Masha as a jungler and a roam. If Masha is banned, Freya is another strong option. She's one of those heroes who can single-handedly carry the entire team to victory. This hero is absolutely unstoppable. Look at this. I haven't even used my ultimate yet. My strategy here is to wait for the enemy to use their stuns first, so I can freely hit them later. It's also great to use her combo, where you follow up the third phase of her second skill with her first skill, extending the range and catching opponents off guard with unexpected knockup. Here's the item and emblem build I use for Freya. You can also use her as a jungler, and sometimes even in the gold lane. Now let's head into the jungle lane, and Granger fits right into our category. Granger gets props for being super user-friendly and ultra comfy to play. I don't know if it's because of the skill animations, the damage, or whatever else. Check out the insane damage he can dish out. You don't need a combo for Granger, just unleash all your skills with precision. His ultimate deals a lot of damage, so make sure to target the enemy accurately. Here's the item build I use for Granger. Next one is Fredrinn. Some people thought Fredrinn was complicated, but he's actually pretty easy to use. Never get caught by a Fredrinn, because if you do, you're in deep trouble with no way out. One thing that makes Fredrinn strong is his ultimate ability, which depends on the crystal energy he has accumulated. Check out the damage he can dish out. About crystal energy, I've noticed that some people are confused about what it is, so let's clarify. Every time Fredrinn receives damage, it converts into crystal energy. It may seem like a shield, but it's different. It doesn't count as HP. So you'll die once your HP runs out. And the crystal logo below the HP bar represents the combo points, which restore every time you use any of your skill. And your ultimate costs 3 combo points, so it will be available to use after accumulating 3 combo points. While your third skill only costs 1 combo point only. The combo points aren't the same as crystal energy, so if your HP is full and you have 4 combo points, your ultimate will only deal a small amount of damage. You need to take damage to convert it into additional damage for your ultimate. I hope this clarifies things. And this build is what I use for Fredrinn. The custom support emblem is perfect because it provides a plus 12% healing effect, ideal for Fredrinn's passive, and a 10% cooldown reduction for faster skill cooldowns. Now, for mages, Luo Yi is popular due to its excellent counter against healing team compositions that are always grouped together. Look at how I dominate them. She is very solid for solo rank because of her high damage output and continuous crowd control. Longer clashes favor her more. I could secure the Savage here if my skills are not on cooldown. Her double vacuum combo is also unfair because they won't have time to react since the stuns happen one after the other. In a head-to-head fight, Luo Yi will definitely fight and dominate the enemy. And her ultimate can surprise enemies, catching them off guard as they suddenly find themselves surrounded by opponents they didn't see coming. Here's my item build for her. Just prioritize building Necklace of Durance first when facing healers. After Luo Yi, Faramis is next on our list and perfect for solo rank, and here's why. really like how he can easily chase down enemies because he moves so fast when using his first skill. And another thing is his poking power. Just look at how strong his second skill is. The more enemies there are, the harder his damage hits. It's like going through a breakup with your partner. It's like the Reaper himself is chasing you, saying, "Hey, it's your time." Jokes aside, his ultimate is one of the most important skills, perfect for resetting fights. Plus, the vulnerability after you die while on your ultimate is very helpful for team fights. If you think he is difficult to use, he's actually super basic, and you'll love how he phases through walls and pulls enemies towards him. He's also heavily utilized in tournaments because he's the perfect mage for the job. This is actually what I use for Faramis. And of course, we can't forget about Vexana, who's super popular right now. But remember, when using Vexana, it's best to play it safe and stay back. Here are the items I use for her. And there's also Nana, who's still incredibly strong. Her skills are so powerful, she won't let anyone move. This is the build I use for her. For Marksman, Roger is often picked nowadays, but he's a bit challenging, and Carrie is a great alternative pick besides Roger. What's great about Carrie is she can easily keep up with anyone, and even if you mix in some tank items, her build is still effective because of her true damage that is based on the enemy's max HP. You'll always have a big advantage in the lane, especially if your teammates come to visit. With the right items and an early advantage for carry, opponents will really struggle to face you. Just look at how opponents scatter when my carry arrives. If you're looking for a marksman, go for Carrie. She's easy to use and perfect for solo rank. These are the items I use for her, so I can handle the lane independently in solo rank. Another great marksman for solo ranked is Ixia. She's really effective during the laning phase, especially when you're using Quantum Charge. Ixia's ultimate is incredibly powerful and wide AoE, so if you catch them in it, it's GG for them. Here are my item and emblem choices for her.